Okay, let's get started. I'm LW, and it is time for the Latchbar workout. We are working on abs and cardio. We are doing a 3-step, 10-set workout. It consists of 1 minute jogging in place, then 25 sit-ups and 25 crunches, repeated 10 times. Are you ready to go? Then let's get all set. Let's set our timer, our tracker, so we can track what we're doing. I have my clipboard so I can mark off each one of my sets. And I have my clock where we're getting ready to get started right now. Everything is running and we are about to jog for 60 seconds. Let's do it. You can do it. I can do it. All right. Can't do 60 seconds? Do a little less. Not much less, because you want to make sure you still get some benefits. So if you're unable to do the 60 seconds with an aggressive jog, just jog slower, and you'll be able to do it. Sit-ups and crunches, if you can't do 25, do a little less. That's what you do. Make your workout until you can increase what you need to do. We're not in this to try and kill ourselves. We just want to improve our health. 60 seconds, completed. So now, it's time for the floor mat. Get the floor mat in place, because you know what's next. Sit-ups, crunches. How about that? Do it with a smile. It'll make you feel better. It'll enable you to do it better. Okay, 25 sit-ups. Now it's 25 crunches. You know, I always try to emphasize exercise and proper diet. Exercise and proper diet. And I just want to talk about diet and how difficult proper dieting is with all the challenges. Everywhere you turn, there's a place to eat. There's all kinds of aromas in the air, all around that smells like food. 60 seconds, jog in place. Every house you go to, there's usually food being cooked. You're offered food all the time. When you're watching TV, all you see, every other commercial is a food commercial. It's almost impossible to discipline your appetite to eat. Because all these different things around you is trying to tell you that you need to eat more. You almost can't help it. It is a very, very difficult discipline. So that's something you really got to work hard at. And I understand it because I do too. It's awful tempting to smell all this good smelling food and to not eat it. Some of it, man, you got to be real good to be able to do that. And that's why you have to work out additionally. Not because you want to eat all of that food, because you can't help but eat some of it. So you got to work it off. It's just downright impossible not to eat some of the food and some of these aromas. And some people's homes that you may visit, they are downright offended if you don't eat some of their food. Exactly. And it may not be within your diet, but you eat it anyway. So it's hard to stay on your diet. It really, really is. Sometimes you end up eating 2 dinners because that's the way it is. You have to try and control it. You have to say no. And that's the only way you're going to be able to meet your goal. If you don't say no, things are going to continue to grow. Yes. You see how easy that 25 is? It could be easy for you too. It could, trust me. All you have to do is make a commitment. Of course, you have to hold yourself to that commitment. Two set complete. Make sure you mark to account for the work you put in. Back to your feet. Excuse me. To start, set number 3. So, throughout the day, you have to continue to work on your goal. It's so easy. You have office personnel bringing bagels, cream cheese, donuts. All those different enticing foods that are very challenging. It challenges you. How much control do you have? That's what it's all about. Having control. That's discipline. Working out every day is a discipline. We want to try and meet our goals. 60 seconds of jogging, 1 minute, do it 10 times, will equal 1 mile. as long as you are moderately aggressive. You don't have to kill yourself. You see me run just like that, even a little slower, 10 times, 1 mile. My 10 times is 1.25 miles. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here. You got a sports watch? You have a clock on the wall that has a second hand? It's very, very easy to do. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything you try and do. Don't ever think that you can't, and don't think that your body can't. Your body can do more than you think it can do. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Don't say what you can't do, say what you can do. Being out of shape is just as painful as being in shape. Look at the rationale. If you're out of shape, overweight, usually you're taking quite a bit of medication. That's the way it goes, especially if you are 40, 45. I won't even go any higher because it starts there. It may start earlier for some. Because these days, people are overweight at a much younger age. And the reason, of course, as I explained once before, is we're sitting down more than we ever did before. Electronics, computers, our jobs, things like that. Sometimes it relies on us sitting. Later during the day, we go home and we sit more. We sit and watch TV. You may come home and have to cook a little, or maybe not. But then some of us go home and get on the computer once again, and you're on the computer for the rest of the evening. Maybe playing games, or maybe on social media platforms, they're happy. But you're still sitting down, and where is everything focusing? On your buttocks and your stomach. It sits all right there. So that's not a good practice. And if you sit on the sofa, that's going to turn into lying on the sofa. If you're in a recliner, you're going to recline. What's that all going to convert to? You falling asleep. You need to get up, walk around, and yes, that is exercise. Do some movement. Don't just sit. Because once you start sitting, you're falling asleep. Once you start falling asleep, you wake up and you say, I want to snack on something. Then you start snacking on something because you think that snacking on something is going to wake you up. No, you're going to doze back off in the middle of snacking, and you're going to snack a little bit more every time you wake up. Does that sound familiar? That's what we do. And if you follow that routine continuously, what do you think that's going to lead to? Weight gain. Exactly. What happens after weight gain? Your health starts to be impacted. Your health starts to go downhill. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. That's what causes that spiral downhill effect. And most of us are aware of it. You choose not to address it because you think that it's too painful. But if you continue going in the direction that you're going in, as I had indicated, it's going to be even more painful because your health is going to start being impacted and everything is going to go downhill. And you are going to be miserable. It's going to start costing you money. All these things happened because you wanted to overeat or you did not want to exercise. Whichever way you want to interpret it, that's the way you can look at it. But it's all the same thing. So, let's all feel better. Yeah, how about that? You really could feel better if you try to do something about it. You could look better too. Hey, how does that sound? You know, you can't continue to replace your clothes. Costs a lot of money. You got clothes that you grew out of that you never wore. How's that sound? Sounds familiar, huh? I know it does. It happens to us all. Your growth was supposed to stop after you finished your childhood, after you became an adult. You notice you continue to grow. You continue to grow because you didn't discipline yourself. And you weren't trained to do so. So it's not all your fault. It's the fault of society more so than anything. Because had our society been trained to eat properly, proportionately, we would be a lot better off. That's right. We are the nation with the highest percentage of obesity in the world. That's shameful. It really is. We're better than that. You should all look in the mirror. We should all look in the mirror. That's where it starts. We're better than that. Effectively, we all eat with our eyes. That's right. You see what you like, and you eat more of it, no matter what it is. It could be harmful or whatever, and it will be if you eat too much of it, no matter what it is. Usually it's harmful. We have to get that under control, and we need to be able to understand what we're doing to ourselves. We do crazy things to ourselves, and that's all it is to it. And we need to be able to identify those crazy things and get those things under control. Eating is a big, big problem. Eating disorders. And we all have eating disorders. No one admits to it. The reason we do, like I said, is because we eat out of control. That's right. Out of control. We see it and we eat it. Even if we're full. We can always take another bite. Those bites begin to multiply. That's right. Put you into bad health. That's right. Let's get that under control. Let's work out. I'm using the Basic Latch Bar. In addition to jogging in place, the Basic Latch Bar is a sit-up assistant or a crunch assistant when used properly. That is, with a set of straps, adjusted properly, you will be able to achieve your goal if you apply yourself. If you do not apply yourself, do not expect any results. We're beyond 60 seconds. More is better, less is not good. So, applying yourself means making sure you're following your guidelines that you set to reach your goal and maintain it. We have to become immune to all of the temptations and get those under control because they're very harmful and they're hurting America. We are working on set number 6, and time is flying, as it always does when you're having fun. And when you're working out, and improving your health, you're having fun. All right. Boy, we're picking this clipboard up pretty fast. That's a good thing. That means our workout is moving right along at a nice pace. So I'm staying within my guidelines. Under 45 minutes is what I'd like to keep this at. 60 seconds, jogging in place. Let's do it. Don't ever count yourself out. Don't drown in your sorrows about your health, because you could actually do something about it. Most of us can. If you apply yourself, you don't have to be moving around all slow, getting all tired and all that stuff. Work out, make yourself stronger. That's why you're moving like an old person. I'm an old person too. That's right. It's all right though. I'm feeling good. That's the name of the game. 60 seconds. Jogging in place. Let's go to the next step. You can do it too. All you have to do is apply yourself. Get engaged. Try and make your health better. You can do it. Always say to yourself, I can do it. Look at this OG. If I can do it, you can do it. These are exercises that anyone should be able to do. Not just an adult exercise, but it certainly isn't just a kid's or a young man's exercise. It's just as much as an adult exercise. Now, I see a lot of commercials on TV, and you see a lot of commercials on different platforms. They're all commercials that we put on these platforms, social media platforms. And they have these young bloods doing things that, us older adults couldn't possibly do again. So that's why, in addition, I show you what you could be doing, because this is exercise that anyone could do. The exercise that I see being done in these commercials, infomercials, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, even on YouTube. Those are young people doing those exercises. We can't do them anymore. Let's be honest about it. I'm showing you things that you could do. Anyone. A lot of you are just discouraged because you see something that you can't do. Well, these are things that you can do if you want to. I'm living proof. So don't try and do these impossible things because they will injure you and then you'll be discouraged not to even put an effort into it again. You don't have to go out like that. When you work out out on something that's sensible to suit what you can do, your abilities. The Latch Bar suits anyone. You can find the Latch Bar on Shopify.com. You can also find the Latch Bar on the Latch Bar website, www.lw500products.net. Safe and secure websites. Let's get to moving. If you have to jog slow, jog slow. If you can jog faster, jog at your best. If you want better results, put more effort into it. This is serious. It's not for playing around. Alrighty. 60 seconds is all you need. Jogging in place. You don't have to walk around for 3 miles, around some lake, around some park. You can stay in your house and go to your refrigerator and get a beverage after you finish. You can go and take a shower after you finish in your home. You don't need a lot of space. You can do what you need to do right in your home. You don't have to wait until there's a nice day for you to go out and take a walk. You can jog in place right in your kitchen, in your living room, in your bedroom, in your bathroom. That's right. You can jog in place anywhere. But you need to do some sit-ups, or you need to do something thereof in an exercise category, other than just cardio. So we're going to get started right now. Step 2, set number 8. Step 3, set number 8, 25 crunches. All right, that is set number 8 completed. Moving right along. You see, your time will go by real fast. And if you had a partner working out with you, you can work out and encourage one another. You know, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whichever. You know? And if no one else is around, do it yourself. No excuses. Do what you have to do to reach your goal. That's what it's all about. Trying to reach your goal. And you can do it if you put your mind to it. If you don't put your mind to it, it'll be more difficult to get it done. So let's go. Let's get to moving. Move those legs. Get those legs to moving. Get those arms to moving. Be aggressive with what you're doing so that you can get the best results. I got 2 prosthetic hips. Check me out. Am I making any excuses? I don't think so. Alrighty. Coming up to that 60 seconds. There we go. Set number 9. Step number 2. Sit-ups. 25. Let's do it. $25. Take a couple deep breaths in between and get started. Alrighty. That's set number 9. One more set to do. I'm enthusiastic about it. We made it once again to set number 10. Now, time to complete it. How much time did we put in? 37 minutes up to this point. That's what I'm talking about. 60 seconds. Let's go. Jogging in place. Set number 10. This sauna jacket is working really well. It's got me perspiring quite a bit. Or as a result of me working out with it on, I'm perspiring quite a bit. About $22 on Amazon. That's it. It's a sauna jacket. It's made out of spandex material, so it doesn't rip like those old ones used to do. Those old plastic ones. They finally got smart. It's a good thing. 60 seconds. That's all you need. Set number 10. Step 2, sit-ups, 25. You can do it if you try. If you don't try, nothing happens. anything else, if you want change, you have to make it happen. You have to put into it what you want to get out of it. And that's how it works. How about that? 500 sit-ups and 1 mile jogging in place. Those are the cumulative factors for today's workout. If you want change, you have to put the work in. I'm willing to put the work in to work with you, but you have to put an effort in yourself. Otherwise, no changes will come. So you must put something into it to get something out of it. Let's all work together and discipline yourself, and let's stay motivated, and let's make sure that you're not influenced by all these bad things out there that have influenced you throughout your entire life. Now it's time to get more serious with your health. Don't try and eat all the food up, because in the end, it will eat you up. Have a great day.